We're just a couple of minutes away from the closing bell. Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Jared Blikre. Jared, you've been watching out for Santa's sleigh over the past week. What's the word? Coal or presents for investors, my friend?
Depends on your market. Pick your poison here. For the S&P 500, for the benchmark, guess what? It's going to be a little bit of not coal. I don't know, 63 basis points over 7 days. I'm excited. Look at that sideways choppy action. Nevertheless, it did end in the green here. The Dow, I think, is off a little bit less than that. Well, 62 basis points. That's pretty comparable. And the NASDAQ is what is ending in the red by about 30 basis points. But why do we focus on this so much? And I'll show the Russell 2000 as well, up 1%, a little bit more than that. By the way, small caps this time of year tend to outperform, so keep that in mind. But why do we talk about this? Well, that's because the Santa Claus rally pretends it has a little bit of predictive power about the new year. So there's also something called the first 5 days of January. The first 5 trading days is going to be over next Monday, and then the entire month. As the saying goes, as goes January, so goes the year. That's just a statistical tendency, but that's what we're looking at. Now, here's the NASDAQ 100 over the last 7 days. You're going to see some outsized drawdowns by, for instance, Apple down 4.5%, a little bit better off than it was yesterday. Tesla down only 10%, but check out the sector action here. Energy is, let's see, where is energy on this? I guess it's somewhere in the middle, but it looks like communication services is in the lead there. That's up 4.5% over this time frame, followed by financials, real estate, industrials. Interesting to see the mix. Communication services, by the way, which houses Meta, Verizon, Disney, kind of a hodgepodge of different communication groups there. That was one of the worst sectors of last year. So the fact that it's the best of this time period, take that with a grain of salt. Want to end with January overall. Now, these are some statistics that were compiled by a Stock Traders Almanac, and this shows January performance. It is a number 2 month out of the year for the Dow, and it's a number 1 month for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Usually in January, we're seeing gains of 4% for the S&P, 4% for the Dow, just about, and about 6.8% for the NASDAQ. Pretty good track record here. This is, by the way, I should add, this is the pre-election year since 1950. So this is the 3rd year of the presidential cycle. So pretty compelling statistics here. We're going to have to see what happens in the rest of the month. But as I lead us into the closing bell for today, let me just take a look at some of our market leaders. I looked at the 7 days. This is going to be today's market only. Nice to see a little bit of bounce back from Tesla and Apple. I thought it was pretty ignominious start to the year yesterday, given that they both started the week off, or started the new year off at 52-week lows. Here's that closing bell.